I've done over the last 2 years quite a few videos on dialectics. My focus, however, has usually been on the ontological laws of change and interconnection as formulated specifically by Engels. These are namely the law of the unity and struggle of opposites, of the transition of quantity into quality and vice versa, and of the negation of the negation. However, today I want to do a short video explaining how it is that this dialectical understanding of the world helps us reinterpret the traditional categories in philosophy, and how that reinterpretation is fruitful for scientific study. In philosophy, categorical sets are usually separated and considered in an either-or manner. It is either this or it is either that. So you have traditional dichotomies such as form and content, mind, body, part, whole, subject, object. The Marxist biologists Richard Lewontin and Richard Levins, in their book The Dialectical Biologists, which is a great name, argue that evolutionary theory has been thought through this paradigm of either-or categories. They say that on one end you have Lamarckian transformationism, which argues that an organism is subject of its own evolution. And on the other end, you have Darwinian variationism, which argues that an organism is object of autonomous and alienated external and internal forces. As opposed to this, they argue a dialectical conception sees both the organism and the environment as subject objects in evolution. What does this mean? Well, an organism both changes its environment. When it does so, it acts as subject, but the environment that it changes, it exists in, and that environment reciprocally changes it. So instead of being a relationship of linear causation, of cause and effect, nicely defined, it is a reciprocal relationship. In one influencing the other, it simultaneously creates the conditions for the other to influence it. Lewontin and Levins argue that this dialectical understanding of evolution is much more fruitful in scientific study than the either-or binaries that dominate the Cartesian metaphysics that is prevalent in scientific study.